Hello everyone, I'm Simon and welcome to Cold Water Tanks. Today I thought I'd show you some of the creatures I get in contact with when I'm out on the ocean here in Norway. For those of you new to my channel, I work as a crab fisherman. So this is the guy that I make a living out of. It's the edible crab. It's legal to fish for these all year round, and there's no quotas on these here, though the quality is not very good during winter time. This one here is a big male crab. They have bigger claws than the females. There's lots of tourist fishing going on around my area, so whenever I can I get leftovers from their fishing to use as bait. You can also buy bait, but it's quite expensive. And it's also good that the leftovers are used for something, not just dumped in the ocean. These seagull thieves can be quite annoying, but most of the time I enjoy their company. They're not the brightest birds around though. I regularly get these in my traps. This is a European lobster, and this is a big old female one. These are usually black in color, but some around here get this purple or even bluish color. Stunning creatures. The fishing season for these are only from October to December in my area. So whenever I get these outside the season, we have to put them back. Here's one of the bigger fish I regularly get in my traps. It's a Conger Eel. It's a really strong and slimy fish. And there's no commercial fishing going on for these here in Norway as far as I know. Really cool creatures though. Would be really fun to keep one of these in a tank. I have never seen a tiny one before, so... Here we have a bunch of seagulls and a few white-tailed eagles going for a piece of fish liver I threw out. There are lots of these eagles here, and the seagulls are quite wary of them, as they will kill them if they can manage to catch one. It doesn't really happen a lot though, but I've seen it once. I get loads of these spiny starfish sticking to my traps. They are really cool, and as you can see they get quite big. Some of you will probably have seen smaller ones of these from my tank videos. They are really talented predators that snack on snails and mussels and whatever else they can find. They are really easy to keep, but they grow really quick. Here's another fish that I really love. I got a couple of smaller ones of these in my main tank. It's a Yarrell's blenny. Really cool looking fish with lots of personality. Also very easy to keep, but they hide in between rocks most of the time. They're always out during feeding time though. These are relatively small fish, but they can reach up to 25 centimeters. I always have to make sure the seagulls don't get the stuff that I release back. I spotted this cool jellyfish one day. I'd never seen one of this before, but after looking around a bit I found out it's a deep sea jellyfish called a helmet jellyfish. And I know there can be enormous amounts of these in some of the fjords in Norway, in deeper waters. And I'm guessing this one is dead or at least dying since it's up by the surface during daytime. Here we got a common sunstar. Beautiful looking starfish that usually have between 8 to 14 legs. And these guys are omnivores, so they'll eat just about anything they can get their hands on. This small grey one I actually kept and put in the crabbitat, so we'll probably see more of that one later on. This is called a purple sunstar. They can have between 7 and 13 legs. They can also get relatively big. Usually about 20 centimeters is normal adult size. I have kept one small one of these before, but I took it out quite quickly as it started eating my other starfish. The last starfish in this video is this tiny blood star. This is quite a small species. The biggest one I've seen has probably been about 10 centimeters. Here's a shell of a small Norway king crab. Would love to keep one this size or smaller in the tank, but I've never seen a small one like this. I do get the big ones once in a while though in the traps or in fishing nets. Also regularly get these tiny porcelain crabs, usually maximum about 1 centimeter across, so they can be difficult to spot. These tiny squat lobsters I see hundreds of though, every day. They are literally everywhere. Really beautiful little creatures though when you zoom in and really look at them. I also get different kinds of brittle stars, some with cool patterns like this one, and some all black, of which you can get a full crab trap of in certain areas. Just loads of them. Here we got a small snail fish. I don't really see too many of these, but in this one particular spot I get them regularly, but only the tiny ones. They're cute little buggers though. This little fry I actually kept, as I wanted to find out what species it was. And it turned out to actually be a little rockling, probably a Fivebeard rockling. And I was quite surprised as they look very different when they grow up. Completely different color and different shape too. I'm not really sure what this mussel is. It's the first time I've seen one of these. And this is one of the fun things with this job, as once in a while there's some surprise creatures that I've never seen before. This is a small northern cowrie. Not too sure about the pronunciation, but I've never been able to keep these alive long term, which I'm guessing is probably because of their limited diet. Here we have a couple of small nudibranch on a piece of kelp, which is a kind of macroalgae. Nudibranch are another kind of creature I've never really had much success with, probably for the same reason as the northern cowrie, as they have really specific diets, so difficult to find what they eat. This is a bird I usually don't see this close to land. It's a northern gannet. I know there's been some bird flu going around this time of year, so that might be why it's this far in. Here we have more thieving seagulls that fell down into my boat. Always struggling to get out. Sometimes I have to pick them up and just throw them out, as they can't manage to get out themselves. Here we have the catch of the day with the edible crabs. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, even though there were no tanks in this one. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel and want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you'll see when I upload a new video. Also, please do leave a comment if you have any kind of feedback, questions or suggestions about my videos, or anything else for that matter. I really do appreciate that. So, until next time, thanks for watching.